Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to call the Pima County Regional Flood Control District. We're going to ask them a couple questions, one of them being why they won't answer questions at the other meetings they have had. Standardly they formulate well, that's a legal question and we can't answer that, or something of that nature. So we're going to call them and ask them if they're going to bring a legal advisor this time, because I'm reading off their flyer that other people in the local neighborhood got, but it didn't get to some people that should have got it at this point in time anyway. It says representatives from the district and project team will be available to answer questions and address concerns about the plan, and maps and displays will be available for reviewing. Well, part of the plan is some questions about the floodplain use permit, to which the contractual agreement in there, when someone goes and signs it, says they'll waive their rights to file any claims against the county if any problems arise from approval of the permit. Well, once the permit's approved and they start making problems, and we have several documented incidents of this happening, then the neighbors will complain, and then the county will tell the neighbors that they're going to have to sue the neighbors that made the problem. Well, the county knows that the person that made the problem waived their right to counterclaim, sue the county, to file a counterclaim lawsuit against the county. So they've used this tactic, and we're going to try to get some answers, see if they'll bring a legal advisor so we can get some better answers, because every time we go to get answers, they don't give us any answers. And if anybody's had to ask the county questions, try to get answers, you know what we're talking about. So we got a phone number here, and it says to contact Bill Zimmerman. So here we go. Two 431-800. If anybody else would like to ask Bill Zimmerman any questions about this?
Pima County Flood Control, how can I help you?
I would like to speak with Mr. Bill Zimmerman.
And your name, sir?
Aaron Ray. Well, let's see what's happening here. Let's see, it says general public to attend.
Not available at this time. Would you like his voicemail?
No, I want to talk to someone else that is available, like Eric Shep or someone else, one of those high-ranking guys down there.
What is this about?
Well, it's about a flyer that everybody in the neighborhood seemed to get but me, and everybody knows that I got flood problems here and you guys don't want to talk about them. And it says that people will be available to answer questions, and if we have any questions, we can contact Bill Zimmerman. So it's about a flyer you guys sent out that I have questions about. Yeah, and so if he's not available, I'd like to talk to someone available. Hello?
The thing is that he's not at his desk. It's not that he's not available. If you want, I can transfer you to his voicemail and he can call you back.
No, I don't. I just want to talk to someone else then besides him that is available.
Well, he is the only one, sir, because he's the one that is organizing the meeting.
Well, Eric Shep's been to some of the meetings. Do you know if Ramon Valadez is going to attend the meeting?
Hey, one moment. Let me see if I can find Eric, because I don't see him on his desk.
Tuesday, March 23rd, 2010, 6 to 8 p.m., Town of Sahuarita Council Chambers. That's different. It used to be the casino, and it was the school out on Summit out here. Town of Sahuarita Council Chambers, 37 West Sahuarita Center Way. So that's Tuesday, March 23rd. Then the other one's March 25th, 2010. March 25th, 2010, Corona Foothills Middle School. That's Houghton Road, 16705 South Houghton Road. Okay, so one or the other we're going to have to attend, probably both.
This is Bill.
Hello, Bill Zimmerman, Aaron Ray here. How are you doing?
Fine.
Hey, I'm glad to hear someone is. Hey, I got a flyer here. Actually, it's a copy. Everybody seems to be getting them in the neighborhood up to a week ago, and nobody on our street seemed to get any of these. you know we got problems out here and we'd like to attend these public meetings. And it also said that, well, you know, sometimes we've asked questions that we haven't got answers to at the last meetings, right?
Like,
Oh, about the floodplain use permit where people waive their rights to file a claim against the county if a problem arises. It's all
that's
in
not part of my study.
Oh, okay, I know. Okay, so that's why before it gets to that point at this meeting, because it says that representatives from the district and project team will be available to answer questions.
Right, with regards to the study.
Okay, well, sometimes you say that's a legal question or someone said that. So do you think we could have one of your Pima County attorney legal advisors go down there to make sure everybody gets their questions answered this time?
I'm not going to commit to that because I have no control over the Pima County's attorney.
Oh, I know you probably won't commit to it, but you probably could put in a request for such because you're a county guy.
Yeah, I'll talk to my boss about that. But I mean, my point of this, and this is an open house. This is like, I mean, just because our final get together to just tell people where we're at and where we're moving on this stuff.
Well, yeah, that's why we're probably kind of, some of us might be irritated because it's our final get together and we haven't seen much happen that. For some of us, anyway. Okay. You guys have done things. I mean, I know you've done things, but...
Right, I mean, yeah, no, Aaron, I mean, you got to realize, I mean, in order to come up with solutions, I got to identify the problems, and that was the point of this study.
Right, but I know you guys had to take note that part of some of the problems, as in my situation, when the county gets them to sign these floodplain use permits and then leaves block walls up without sufficient drainage and then tells me to sue my neighbors, knowing that my neighbors can't file a counterclaim back against the county. It kind of makes an OK Corral situation on the street in some
I can appreciate
circumstances, and probably not just on my street. And from what I know, it has happened sort of like that in other areas where things have gone up. And, oh, it's okay, but it might not be okay with the person that sees the damage coming to them one of the years following in a flood or something. You know what I mean?
No, but you say nobody on your street got, because they mailed them to me. I just got mine in the mail today.
Really? Well, I heard someone 2 days ago and someone up to a week ago got one. In fact, because it's not being held close to our neighborhood, one of the gals told me she already used it as fire starter. She won't be able to make it. She's a 65-year-old lady and maybe was in the neighborhood.
Okay, but I mean, the meeting is for the whole study area. It's not just the summit area, which is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to town of Sarita for a couple of reasons. One, it's
not for the casino cookie store. I would like to get something for all our family's tax dollars.
Well, I won't be feeding you.
Well, darn.
Sorry, I don't get to eat either. So.
All right. Well, if you just put in that request, because I still have some same questions and it should be related to the study, and it probably, if some legal advisor saw what the problems are, since Ramon Valadez can't seem to talk to me about it, then maybe they could formulate a cure. And I know that maybe they just depend on everybody being stupid walking through the door and just signing their $1 million rights away, but that's part of the problem and it should be addressed in this study. And if you guys need a legal advisor there.
Okay.
Oh, I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to have questions, and I'd like not to hear, we don't have anybody here, so I'm giving you warning to get someone there that can answer some questions.
But the question, the point of the meeting is for the study, not for legal questions.
No, but I understand that. But this part of the point I'm trying to bring up needs to be in the study so that.
But that wasn't the part. That wasn't the point of the study. That's what I'm trying to say.
But it's one of the things that came up when you guys asked, does anybody know anything? Can you put it on this sheet? And
no, and I understand that. But that's a different question than for the study.
But it's still related to, even though it's different. That's my point.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree on that one.
Okay. Well, I like to agree to disagree sometimes, but that's the way it is when I talk to guys in the government sometimes.
All right, I can appreciate that.
Okay, so just that was my concern there, that some questions weren't answered, and if you guys could put in a request to get someone there that might be able to help out. And it is kind of not related to your study, but it is related to the impact of the study and overall everywhere, and less problems for Pima County and less problems for neighbors if that was addressed. Maybe. I don't know. Trying. Sometimes you guys don't want my help, it seems like. All right, well, and if you need any extra flyers passed out here, we can put them at the Circle K in this other little store that opened down here, right here.
Now, I'm going to talk to the gal that did the mailing.
I guess I could have one still in the mail then, but someone told me about it. I'm like, what? They took me off the list. I thought I made extra lists or something.
No, because, like I said, I just got mine in the mail today. So.
Okay. All right, well then, you go ahead and have a great day, and better tomorrow. Thanks much.